TNC opening up with an Ancient Apparition, finishing up with a Sniper.
Being top, because it looks like TNC will not be rotating lanes, and I don't know if I like this decision.
Well, they even actually got the Fisher block on AU. Like, he's running as far as he possibly can, but with his puck orb, they're probably going to get first blood. Ancient Apparition. You see S4's itemization. He goes for a Veil of Discord at the beginning. Is that range magical kind of spam damage? This will be another way EG can initiate. They're running closer as the Eul Scepter of Sumail utilizes perfectly by doing exactly this. Dispel out the Darkseer, start with the Razors. He'll still get the ball off when the Ice Blast is coming in. It's going to hit hard right on top of Sumail. Now Darkseer may already be dead and they'll actually have ES follow him, but this Magnetize is causing so much damage. You've still got the reincarnation of Elf from the Wraith King who's going to crit his way to the success. As EU, he has to back behind the tower. They've lost their damage. Sniper is gone, and Gabby, as he needs to fight, they need to turn for this one. He's got any kind of army that can work for him. He'll kill off Crit, but Arteezy's already got the triple kill. Burns the reincarnation. They will be respawning in a second, but I don't think a second is long enough for Gabby. He'll go down on the bottom lane. Stick charges buy him that little bit more time. TNC may know this just because EG were falling back with two heroes over the top of the vision of that ward. And you're seeing the position of Cuckoo. He's trying to make it so if they do come up that high, they break it. Darkseer will break the other part of the smoke, and everyone's wanting to get away. This is the double blink reveal. Remember, they do not know this TNC, so if they feel like they can take the fight underneath their own observer in the back lines, Sumail's going to take out Ancient Apparition with a full-out wind-up. He takes the Requiem kill onto AA, and with the coil, Sniper, well, they actually have Gabby still fighting up against S4, and Sumail, what are you doing on a cliff? He'll get back down again. Don't go Arteezy. Never go full Arteezy unless you're actually dominating. Then you can go full Arteezy. He'll turn around, try and fight the Fisher, create him some space, and maybe Arteezy, no, he's silenced up. He couldn't rage again. He'll end up going down. Tims will take the streak away from him, and he wants to run forward again using these iron shells from Cuckoo. They're finding the damage, maybe not into Fly, but they're rolling ball forward, finding an S4. They'll get the kill as well. Fly's caught on the wrong side of the tracks. At least he's got friends, his winged friends, but Cuckoo wants to take care of them too. Starts to burn. Here comes the AA blast. Fly can't TP out. He's got no mana for it. He gets hit by the ice blast, and he will 100% shatter. He'll save his birds and die for the cause.
Was it?
Yeah, there's one observer ward. It spotted one of the heroes that went in this. It went into the cover of smoke.
Yeah, and they've got the blink though. That's the key. There it is. Blink reveal. Boom. Dead Fly.
Okay. Maybe it wasn't spotted.
Apparently not.
Fly didn't get the memo.
The TNC, and if
Sumail found his hero. You'll scepter him up and drop him down, and that's the reason why the force stuff is up. Breaks the distance, and Sumail silenced. Tims arrives so quickly, and Sumail's gonna go down. It's a double kill for the Ancient Apparition.
No, that doesn't matter. You can't go for him if you're EG, and I like this from TNC. They learned their mistake from their mistake last time. If you're gonna take this fight, when you know EG's coming at you, it's got to be on your terms.
Gabby, he's underneath the Dire Observer and Sentry. They're going to jump in, go for a quick silence. They're going to get the very, very quick kill, and they've managed to claim him. Big abilities, not down just yet. Now, look at Sumail winding up with the BKB. He'll hit the Requiem. They got the kill on the Wraith King twice over, but can they get more? Now the Cuckoo's made a couple of copies. The stuns in the back lines is a Visage for the Wraith King. The Dream Coil is keeping Armel and EU inside the river, so they can't come and join the fight just yet. Darkseer has already gone down as Puck wants to move forward. He's coming with the back of the birds. Tim's Khalees rolling Boulder out. Sniper, that Glimmer Cape didn't protect him for long enough, but they don't see him. They will, however, see AU. Ancient Apparition jumping forward, and there is a package special delivery. Gabby's already moving towards the north, but not everyone's in position. The Darkseers are a little bit further away. He'll have to come through the back lines. Arteezy that should blink forward, going up to Armel. Now going to use his fresh 10-second BKB to try and turn and fight as well. And Gabby, he's in the back lines, keeping Sumail out of the engagement. Armel looks like he's finally going to go down as Arteezy pops out. One more attack. No, he's still being kept alive. The creeps gave him the life. The backpack gives him the space. They haven't found the kill. They still can't find the sniper. Sumail, he can't get close enough. They even keep out of range of the death ulti. Cuckoo will finally fall. Gabby still got reincarnation. It's a 2-for-2 trade-off. AA will make that back by buying back. So will the Darkseer. They really want this fight. Moving up to Arteezy. The rolling boulder keeps him stunned, and the reincarnation slows him down. S4 is able to join himself away, but Armel's just dodging left, right, and center. Looking for S4. The shrapnel will connect. He can't blink. He might be able to orb in 1 second's time. He's able to do so. Is there a silence? Is there something? He's just going further back. The ice blast. Looking for the mark. It's in deep. S4 don't blink. It was half a second on cooldown.
Look at this. You can see just Gabby is the one making plays. Everyone else on the team playing around where he is. He's the...
Oh, they're coming forward.
You don't want to go offside.
Observe the sentries. They see more. Gabby jumps in. He's found the ES. Arteezy, he found the Earth Spirit. That's not the right trade-off. An ES for an ES. He can't even find the kill. But the sniper, that's the bigger one. Force up 1 and 2 in the back. 3-man back. Evil Geniuses. They bought back on the ES. Samael is running. Gabby wants to keep up with him, and he's keeping the Radiance burn. He can't blink away. Samael has to Yaw Scepter him so he can buy that space. The only thing EG can do to try and keep him alive, a quick E-Blade onto Gabby, stops him from at least attacking for a moment, but it doesn't stop everything else from pushing in further. They move towards the mid. Again, you don't want to go on Gabby. They still haven't even popped his reincarnation. You can AWP through, you can hit him from range, but he just continues to tank and tank and tank. They will push through the lane. They will go for the tier 4 towers. It's a nice vision to at least hold Gabby, but then, hey, you got Surge. That'll get him further down, and Roshan's already begun it.
Oh,
he jumps in! He got a huge hit! Mel's gonna go down! Roshan was in there helping him out! Tim's gonna fall as well! Arteezy, he's doing the damage, and the Echo's like falling from Crit! It's opening the space! You can back it back into the wall! Reincarnation will hold him there! Samao, what have you got to give? Another Hex available for Gabby! His PK will protect him! He's looking towards Crit, and actually just has the Surge and Cuckoo running through Evil Jesus. Arteezy will range TP out. Does he have the time? Does he have the space? He does.
Both teams trade buybacks. Unfortunately, TNC still with that huge advantage. Want those huge spells from EG are down. Not much left in the tank.
40-second cooldown when it comes to reincarnation. They're trying to break it right now. Ice Blast is coming in.
No.
Fly. They're all being hit. The back wasn't in time, but they're underneath the shrapnel. Flying Samel. They can't walk out of this one. Cuckoo's walking up next to Samel, making sure he cannot blink away to safety. Defensive Yaw Scepter, but Puck is set for 110. Samel will join him as well. Armel's just pumping the glass cannon back damage from behind. Samel, he's just trying to get him the fountain, but TNC, they're coming into your home. He's going for the Abyssal Blade onto ES, but once again, it's this Darkseer, never-ending life with the Greaves. Maybe with the Suns, Gabby. He's still got reincarnation available. Flies the one with his little familiar, trying to find the stun. Crit's doing what he can to stun it to Gabby, but the Abyssal Blade is a little bit stronger. Not to mention the teamwork from TNC. Arteezy was in the back lines, but the four stuffs. Mel just keeps pushing away, and BKBs. Finally, the GG call. It does come out. 47 minutes it took, but TNC won in this best of 3. Game 2, Evil Geniuses going up against TNC.
Goes up against the Bat. It's not surprising, but it's a bit tougher just because that Bat does have that full level advantage already.
And Fly feels very sacrificial, trying to keep Mel out of the lane, but with the Spirit Siphon and the Crypt Swarm, they have the range thanks to the rotation in from the Ancient Apparition. Get some momentum up and running. You've already qualified for the major, get a good position there and go all the way. Mid lane, TNC's rotating over to try and stop this. They are smoked up. Here comes your Ice Blast. It's a great backline to hit both S4 as well as Crit. Spy Carapace comes up to at least reflect some of the earlier damage, but they push him back with the Flame Ring and drag through Crit. With a double stun from Tim. Samael, the Sonic Wave pushing everybody back out again. The Storm from Fly. This will help return it around. So a 1-for-1 trap with the Cold Feet. S4 can't get himself away from this one. Neither can Fly. In the silence, it hit Queen of Pain. Her blink is coming off cooldown, but Rooted trapped everything. She thought Trees was protecting her, but nothing was. I can just parachute myself in a different direction. Never gonna happen. And should not happen. S4.
Pipe finish.
He's trying to be the bait. Running along the front lines, Crit's right behind him. It's like, if you want to jump, if you want to move forward, he'll be there with the Spy Carapace. Mel, a little bit too far up. S4. Oh, there's your Burrow Strike. They found the target. They found Fly. He was too close. The follow-up silence. He won't be able to survive. The one charge won't do enough, and here comes your Ice Blast. It's going to chill everybody. Queen of Pain may shatter when Tim's in the back line with the Burrow Strike. He catches 2 into the epicenter. He'll get both S4 and Crit. Evil Jesus massively punished on positioning by TNC, and they want more. The silence. It cancels the surge. S4 has no other choice but to stay and to die, and who's not there?
Yeah, Blink Dagger is finished as well, I believe. No, actually, wow, okay, cool. Tim's went for the hood. So I was talking about how they have that lack of a hero to buy the teamfight items.
Oh, Burrow Strike jumping forward. The Ice Blast going to connect as well. It's big hits. S4 trying to back him back up. That defensive Yaw Scepter actually helping save Samel so he can blink away. The Storm is good. Death Rob is caught inside of it with the Sonic Wave. As he pushes it out of the Storm, they don't have the detection available. There is a Sentry Ward now being planted. A double stun out through Mel as well as Tim's, but they want to go for more. Another silence, just making sure the Queen of Pain can't just blink herself away. Good defensive wall from Fly, but Cuckoo, he flies around him despite Carapace. Stun's coming off cooldown for Crypt, but the Glimpse will bite the space with the Burrow Strike. Samael, he came back closer. Defensive Yules. Yeah, he actually uses it aggressively.
And you want to make sure the Sand King can finish Pipe before this fight if you can, but they're just going to go straight into the pit. EG, you want to make sure you fight this. TNC, they're not quite as strong as possible, and Artor just finished a death cell.
So Samel's in the tier 2 tower on the bottom lane. In the meantime, the Creep Wave's going to do that. They're TPing in, they're blinking up. Crit's coming in close. Where's this detection? Cuckoo, he's waiting up on the hill of sentries there. The blink lasso, he found Darkseer, keeping S4 out of the pit. Roshan taken. Gabby has the Aegis Immortal. Cuckoo may lose his life for this, but is it going to be worth it? It is when Darkseer dies. The buyback comes in quickly. The Sonic Wave, Gabby is so low. They blink away. They don't want to fight him while the BKB is up. Back to the shrine, but there's no regeneration from this. Arteezy, he needs to kill Gabby while in the river. They're losing their extra support. Say goodbye to the Knicks. The Aegis Immortal will break, but they quick fight back. He needs to TP in quickly in order to get the stump, but the ball comes up without the BKB. Gabby can't walk away from this one, and they want to chase more. S4 with the back, pulling back Armel. They'll do it anyway by glimpsing him the Death Prophet. A huge kill to claim. That big net worth means big money. All the way around the back, on the back of this smoke, Tims is close, and he'll break it. Quick Observer Ward down. Sentry will counter it, so they lose that vision. But look at Arteezy. He just wants to kill. He's going after the Death Prophet. Exorcism did get off in time with a Burrow Strike in the back lines. S4 can't be involved, but Arteezy, not on the cliff. He got pulled up and killed off at TNC. They send the message of memes. S4's on the run as well. TNC are just continuously going. Finally, the chop through wall. Buy back to get into this game. And maybe they can look for something. A back, a wall, a combination. Armel's pulled back into it. Without the Arteezy, they don't need him. A double kill for Smell, but Armel got pushed back out of the silence. S4's been killed off by this Exorcism. All the physical damage still sustains for TNC. They lost the Bat Rider for that committal from EG. Her Exorcism running out. She did not want to have to fight. She still had the BKB, but you don't want to waste it. SK, Burrow strikes away. Hopefully, yep, they have enough damage, EG. They get something for their buyback. Missed in mid. It flew over them. I don't think EG was aware of this. They put down a defensive observer ward very quickly. De-warded out as EG. They want Roshan, but Vortex sees in.
TNC just wants to stall. EG want to fight now before DPL's going to pop it. Armel, he misclicks.
What was that smoke? He's still got the BKB available, Armel, so he can walk himself out this. Or can he find a snap that Aghanim's? Now he'll BKB up the Sonic Wave. Armel so low, but the Spirit Side is giving on life for Tims. He comes in, combining with the Epicenter.
Oh my God.
Cannot live through this. The back wall, it's nice, but it's not good enough. He needs it to control, but he has to sacrifice his buyback for it.
And if he dies that third time, Toby, EG's going to be in some real trouble.
Oh, here they go. The jump in. They found their target. Ice Blast forward. Crits water pump, but the force-up Cuckoo, he gets the lasso. The Glimpse will pull him back, so Fly will be okay. But here comes Arteezy, looking for the kill over on Tims. A quick force-up, and Gabby goes after S4. S4, he's really just a back. He's a pipe. He's everything else. Mal, blink away. The defensive Yule Scepter. It dodges Tims. The silence is there. Another send-up. The storm is great for Fly. Locking out Mel and Gabby for the BKB to there. Gabby can't get back out. Arteezy needs to kill him right now. But the life, he's going to get Satanic. All the life you want. Bathe in the blood of EG. It rains blue blood. Arteezy needs to get out of here. A double kill for him. Samel's trying to go man-on-man with Death Prophet. He has to blink away in time. But Arteezy thinks he can go in for ball. Fate Boots are coming off cooldown. Here's your Glimpse, pulling back into the wall. The damage, Arteezy does get the triple kill. Can they get close enough for it? Roshan, he's almost gone. EG, you commit now or never. They jump in, the lasso. It got the grab over on Samel, combining with the Ice Blast and the fall Burrow Strike. Samel's gonna instantly die. 100 seconds on the sideline. He'll buy back in, but remember the Aegis is already in the hands of Gabby. They want to try and fight.
You can't.
Then again, it's against an Aegis.
It's an Aegis. There's a troll in front of the big. Like, it just doesn't work.
They want to. They found Death Prophet over on the side. Crit, that could be the biggest grab if they can get him. He's got your center as well as she's Burrow Strike from Tims onto Samel. He can't get the Sonic Wave off, and here comes your Ice Blast. Once again, he blinks. He dodges the Ice Blast, still chilled up a little bit. They broke the Aegis, but there's no buyback for the Death Prophet. Gabby being forced after away. They just want to be able to retreat. Arteezy moving so quickly, and he got the vision. Gabby glints back in. He doesn't have BKB. He's got Satanic if they can stun him up now. Gabby gets all the life back, combining with the Epicenter. A little bit of a spike Carabas makes it difficult to keep the chase going, however, but Gabby, Satanic is now worn off. The wall's up once more, and they can just keep going. Glimpses of cooldown in 2 seconds time. Someone else will be pulled back into the death when the double stun is out. Gabby and Tims in trouble, but he gets a 3-man stun. You got 2, I got 3. The fear, Tims doesn't want to walk too far away. He's waiting, they're backing, they know he's here. But the sand is still in their eyes. He's like a bad beach, you just can't get it out of your shoes.
That could have been so much worse for TNC.
He does not want to walk directly back up the lane. He's walking underneath the observe ward, through the river, through a choke point, and there goes the Lincolns. He never got the rage off in time. Silence him up, and there's no way to help. Good observe ward already down from Tims. And Armel will instantly commit the Exorcism. Fortification is available for EG, so they can buy some time here if they want to. They won't before the tower dies. And here comes Crit, going for the stun. The Troll Warlord's the primary target. He's trapped inside this Aghanim Scepter Storm, and he goes down so quickly. Armel wants some revenge onto the support that did all this work, but now he's getting kited out. Fly continues to run. Tims comes to the Ebony, but he doesn't get close. He can't get closer. He couldn't blink. He already did it, and he couldn't Burrow Strike the rest of the way. The wall comes up, and Armel is trapped. Troll is most definitely back, but here comes the Sonic Wave, pushing him back out again. Death Prophet's down, and it's Gabby being stunned up. Arteezy putting his basher to work with that high, fast attack speed. Burrow strike from Tims, but he's silenced up. It's Samael's control that's doing the work. This is so the refresher shot is the game-winning style of item, but maybe they find the opportunity. Crit into Cuckoo. He's going to get rid of that lasso if possible. The stun's are good. Exism is already up. The spike camera's hit, but the fire strike. Tims! And the ice blast! It's going to hit so huge. Fly is going down quickly, but the storm is nice as well. Tims is ticking out, so you'll lose Fly, but there's no escape for 2 minutes. The lasso, Nix's has to be pulled back as well. Mel needs more damage onto the cores. EG, they have these buybacks. They got a refresher orb on Death Prophet. She's got her second ultimate again. Batrider, the longer duration Firefly. He can give the information. Gabby has his BKB and Satanic. He's ready to fight. And EG, they feel it. Samael, blinks up, goes for the scream. He's looking for Cuckoo. He knows he's sitting on a perch. He is a bird. Then they need to get rid of the Observe Ward. Samael back in the pit. Cuckoo still giving all this information. Here comes your eyes. Three together. EG, split. Gabby comes in as well, but the Invincible Blade is setting him up. He still got Satanic, however. He's not triggering it just yet. Not enough life lost. Arteezy still wants to kill. The exit from Armel is doing some work, and now Gabby turns on the Satanic, takes the life, but the Aegis immortal. It'll end up popping. He is going to kill everyone, but can he do it all over again? The BKB's not there. Satanic is gone, and Arteezy, it's his turn. Gabby is locked inside the storm. Down they'll go, and this may be it for EG when they manage to get the troll down for 2 minutes. Like, it's impossible, and this game should belong to EG. Here comes your Ice Blast. Crit gets hit, but the back in for a double stun. Then it's going to hold, kill them off. And Evil Geniuses, they will get the ball out from TNC. They kill off the throne. TNC and EG pushing us to our final game of the night.
They can jungle this early and actually get more gold out of the wood simply because he needs number of creeps killed, doesn't really care about the bounty. Because of the passive.
Even his experience, he's up half. Like, yep, Fly's in trouble. He can mango and then, that was a little too early.
This is my concern. Like, I don't see a way for Gabby to have game impact, and it's going to get gone on bottom.
It's the Infernal Blade. As Doom also being committed. Static Link was on cooldown. S4 wants to keep going. He's been bubbled up, so he's willing to dive onto the tower, but that's why Cuckoo arrives. Lasso is available. Can he pull S4 back? Not even the target he wants. It will have to be. He got one sticky napalm, pulls him up, and Fly. He's there with the shield. He's there with the life, but he's also there with 3 sticky napalm charges on him, hitting with the blind field and the fatal bonds connected across the 3 of them.
That's a max link.
He can go for more, but now the damage he takes, remember, it's all being shared. They're going to hit so hard. A double kill for Gabby. We're sending the courier down south. The Manta Star will be completed, and this is very difficult now for TNC to initiate. Samael, he's going to initiate himself. Blinks forward, gets the concoction up. You'll have a lasso on bottom lane at the same time, so you'll say goodbye to Arteezy. Spin won't protect him. The Rock and Fatal Bonds over on 4. They've already got the kill onto Armel. Remember, he was the biggest thing of TNC. And S4 once more. Concoction again. Samael, he can't blink forward because the damage that S4 is taking is putting his Blink Dagger on cooldown, but he'll still get the double kill.
So you perhaps be able to take fights right now. That Razor pick's got to be something that changes the team fights.
Confident 3, another concoction. The Omniscience is out as well. They're trying to back up. They got at least a little bit of a slow, but EG is fine with that. They'll stand here, continuously burning down the Doozer, who was doomed up so early on. TNC are in full retreat while Samael's in full aggressive mode. He blinks forward with the stun, keeping Gabby in position, and another stun to S4 against Tims. Fine, we're going to reveal our strategy to you. We're coming as 5 through the top lane. What are you going to do about it? Jump in, Cuckoo, too far forward. Instantly concoction stunned up. The bolt will come down, but they've already found the kill on the Batrider. Buyback is available.
Fly immediately removed it off of himself. So Arteezy spun, and now they're going to juke the link as Samael goes in.
He's jumping in, he's looking for the back line, he's looking for the wall lock, but S4 gets a double stun of his own. Tims will return 1 into S4. He doesn't have the movement speed, and they're going to keep the Doom in position in front of the tier 3 towers. They actually want to go for more. Cuckoo was dragging S4 back to the rest of his team. Samael can blink up, the Flame Break will hit the rest of them. And sticky napalm, Samael, alright, time to turn and fight, maybe. Mass Serpent wants it down. They have the physical damage. Stone Gaze from Mel, they have to turn. The concoction, no, he's going to get kited. He's just sitting under the Mass Serpent walls, but they can't find the kills just yet. They're looking towards crit, but Samael is still so damn big with the radius. They can't even attack properly. The Fatal Bonds will connect everybody up. So now the damage between EG, they've got to be careful. It's so much damage. Armel, can he do any more? No, he's just trying to run away, but you can't run away from the spin. Maybe Cuckoo could do it with the Firefly on top. EG's still ticking down, but Samael is too big. He'll finally turn over and stun up Cuckoo, even though he's losing the rest of his team. Damn, it's still a Razor. Arteezy chose wrong and needed 2 hits to get that, and he won't get any hits.
Yeah, and they did give the Ags.
Crit.
Yep. He has level 18 as well. Now the Serpent Wards have split shot. They are going to be doing so much damage, but here comes the fight.
Yeah, they get the initial stun. Tims is on the front lines. They're trying to kill off the Juggernaut. The Rock, as well as the Fatal Bonds. They dispel them pretty quickly. S4 forced to run away, but he already got the Doom off over on the Stone-Gazing Deucer. But Samael, he's just sitting on top of Cuckoo, working with Crit. You will end up losing Fly, but hey, he's the captain. He was meant to die anyway. They go after Gabby. Here comes Concoction. No PKB charge left anymore. He's trying to run back out, but the Omni Slash is up. Good luck, Gabby. Mel's like, please, let me take it for you, but it won't take any more. Moving in, Arteezy keeps the pressure on over towards Warlock. A triple kill for the Juggernaut. And they're looking for a fourth one, and they'll get it. Tims will die to Samael, and this should be a push for the GG or a push for three buybacks.
I mean, EG, their chasing power is just far too much. AC maybe.
He's only doing it so he can have the Arcane and the never-ending Chemical Rage. That's the goal. In the trees, the Dire Observe Ward saw them move in. Tims is trying to wait. Cuckoo takes the air. Samael ready for the Concoction, looking for the Blink in and the Omni Slash. They just want Tim instead. The lasso, it does drag back Crit, however, but he got all of his abilities really up before then, and he'll buy back Gabby, getting some good damage deal. And thanks to the Stone Gaze, Fly and Samael can't walk out this one. Samael will get the Concoctions on up, but Gabby needs to bring down the raid boss. He needs to kill Samael, and he'll have the damage. No, the cheese is there. Samael gets the life, but Gabby still got the damage Concoction. He needs to hit. Samael's walking it off, just like a stitch, but finally is popped, brought back down again. Crit has returned. He'll hold Gabby in position so Arteezy can finish the job. A double kill for him.
Unfortunately, he won't have buyback, and 250 probably have to watch his base die, but you know, they gave it their all. But EG just with an outdraft.
Like, Razor is TP'd out to go and get the bounty runes from bottom, trying to find 125, 14 gold now, thanks to the 4 bounties. So they're going to try and buy time. TNC, at least they're fighting to the very bitter end. There is buyback in 2, 1, 0. Deuce is back alive again. S4 has already retreated the BKB. Chris dying quickly. Arteezy on the retreat back out again. Shadow Shaman, he will pop down for almost 2 minutes, and that's a big leash. They actually drag the Juggernaut back in. S4 and Fly, wondering if they can really help, but they both come back in again. But Arteezy slowed down. I don't think he's got an escape, but he has the Aegis Immortal, so at least he'll have a second life. They finally want him together. Yule's up the Abaddon. Get that bloody thing out of here. Fly, he has to walk away, and now they go for Arteezy. Spin TP. There's not anywhere near enough damage, but that's why Cuckoo, he finds Fly. He jumps over. He is looking for anything he can get, and he'll get it on the Abaddon. No borrowed time available, so Fly will end up dying here with the rotation over from Gabby.
They just need to get the Doom on Deuce, so that's what S4 is waiting for. They're going to smoke to do just that as all 3 creep waves enter the base.
It's like they're trying to bait with Arteezy. Cuckoo goes in deep. The Rock's already been dropped down. Can they actually hold him in position? Cuckoo will die. He's just baiting in abilities. There's your Doom already going to work as well. S4, they're trying to cut him up. Man, EG, they're way too strong. Deuce can't do jack. She's just doomed up, and there's an entire creep wave that's just pushing her. She can't even split shot it down. They'll stun her up. It's a great stun from Tims. I give him that, but I give EG the win. 2-1. They finally end it, and they get that winner's bracket final position. Guaranteed at least 3rd position.
Oh, I wouldn't have it any other way, Toby.